How's it going, everyone? Tyson Gaming here, and welcome back to my Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke. Last time on, we managed to beat Berg and get our third gym badge, despite him having the best gym leader team so far. Like, I don't know what it is, but it always seems like the randomizer always blesses Berg specifically with good teams. Obviously, in my Black 2 randomized Nuzlocke, he had obviously a pseudo-legendary, a legendary, and then obviously God in the form of the Bidoof. Now, this time he had obviously a Whiscash. I forget his first Pokemon, but I know it was difficult to deal with. And then obviously a Wurmple. Wurmple being obviously the weakest member on his team, but the rest of his team was pretty decent. Obviously compared to obviously not Silent, Chili, and then Lenora. Like those two, they really didn't have any Pokemon that made me have to actually plan my moves. I could just send in one Pokemon, click attack and moves, and win. With Berg, just like in Black and White 2, I actually had to stop and think a little bit. Which, again, I just don't know what it is with the randomizer, but even the few times that I played through a randomized version of Black and White on my own time, it always has blessed him. Like, what was it? Last year when I played a randomized version of Pokemon Black on my own time, the randomizer gave him a Hariyama, a Slaking, and then I forget what his last member is, or what it gave him, but I remember the Slaking and the Hariyama. Hariyama was obviously pretty easy to take care of, but his Slaking was, scary. And I just don't know what it is, and now we have to deal with sand. I do not like sand. Let's do this. But anyways, oh yeah, it's also the Cheren battle I gotta take care of. But before we get to that, if you guys like what you see in today's video, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers for the end of 2024, and your subscription would be greatly appreciated. I don't really have any comment questions for today, but I do want to say this real quick. Thank you guys so very much for the recent support on the channel. It's made the world to me. Like, I've gotten way more views than I normally have, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying my content. I will continue to strive making as much as I can and slowly improve upon it, as obviously I know over the past few weeks I haven't been as consistent as I normally have been, and that's obviously because of circumstances. But anyways, we're here, we're going, let's go say hi to Cheren. How you doing, Cheren? Let's start it off with a nice little rival battle. After this, we can go to, is it called, it's whatever the ruins is. I think it's called Unova Castle or something. I forget what it's called specifically. But no, that's cool. You got a Snorunt. I have a sword. Yeah, it's called Unova Castle in the desert area, right? I think so, yeah, because it's Dragonspire Tower. Yeah, Unova Castle. It makes sense that I call it that. But, yeah. After that, we obviously surprisingly have a lot more encounters than I initially thought we can get before the 4th gym. Because initially what I thought that before, between 3rd and 4th gym, I only had the one over at the Unova Castle. But obviously I have the desert area there, I have inside the castle, and then surprisingly, I also have the route to the right of Nimbasa City and the route to the left. I'll probably save the route to the left for later, mainly because I don't think I'll have access to it just yet, so I can check, but I have 4 encounters I can get before the 4th gym, which is definitely good, because I mean, my team is coming together somewhat nicely, but I don't have much type diversity yet. Like, obviously, again, I have my grass, fire, and water core covered, which is obviously the big thing you always want to have when you do a Nuzlocke. But that's obviously all I have right now. Like, the only other typings I have are the dual typings, obviously fighting with Ken and Sword, and then obviously Dragon with Blue Eyes. I don't really have any other pure typings. Like, I don't have a ground type, which I kind of want. I mean, I can get, obviously, if I train up Lord Slug, I can get a water and ground type. But again, that's just going to be another water type. And I don't specifically remember Gastrodon's moveset off the top of my head. I don't know what moves he gets. And oh great, Nuzlocke says Fake Out. How much is it going to do to Blue Eyes? Not a lot, but that's fine. One flamethrower here should easily knock him out. So cool. Hey, you have another Pokemon? I thought you only had 3. Oh, you have a Sunkern, that's fine. I'm just gonna let Blue Eyes do what he does best, and that's just one-shot everything with a flamethrower. Get him, Blue Eyes. Man, I wonder if I can teach Blue Eyes. Because I have Techno Blast as a TM, and I wonder if I can teach Blue Eyes that. It'd be kind of funny if I could. But a part of me still really wants to teach it to Fear. Ah, more story stuff. Hello, Professor. Cool, cool. Now, unfortunately, since I already did get my encounter here, which was Ken, I can't get an encounter here, but I can get one over by the castle, which is where I'm going to head to next. Or, obviously, at least try to. Starmie, I'll switch over to Fear to take care of this, but I don't know if Starmie actually knows anything. Because it's a stone evolution, so it either knows everything it needs to already, or it knows nothing. I forget how they work. Because obviously if you have access to a heart scale, you can teach it any of its level up moves. Because it learns them pretty much instantly. Because usually the rule of thumb for stone evolutions, you want them to learn everything in their base form before they actually evolve. Because for whatever reason, stone evolutions, all their they technically like quote unquote learn all their moves like level 1. And they don't get any of their good moves unless they're their base form first. So I don't know how this will be handled. Also, note to self, go find the move deleter before I level Fear up too much higher. Because obviously I want to get rid of Cut when he learns Feint Attack. Which, if memory serves, he learns, or I should say, she learns Feint Attack at level 20. I think it's level 29 when she learns it. And that'll obviously be a very important move to have, because that'll be the first, like, actually decent move that Fear learns. And obviously, let's get this Master Ball. Smooth Rock. What does this do? Oh, it just promotes Sandstorm for if I want to build a sand team. Which I don't want to do because Sandstorm is really kind of annoying. Deep Sea Tooth, that's for Huntail, right? Yeah, that's for Huntail to evolve. Oh, hello, Levani. That's... You gotta swap out of this. I love Sword, but unfortunately he doesn't really have much for situations like this. And unfortunately, good old Torkoal's taking a backseat here, because again, I have 2 fire types that are significantly better than him already. Razor Leaf, this shouldn't do much. Your -1 attack, I'll have Blaziken, yeah. And can we talk for a second about how Levani is such an underrated Pokemon? Like, obviously, it's not the best Pokemon in the world by any means of the word, but it is definitely underrated. Because the amount of times that I surprisingly have lost to regular Bergs, Levani, and a normal black and white run is actually quite astonishing, especially since I usually have Pignite with me. I always struggle with that Levani for whatever reason, and I don't know why. Also, is there a doctor over here? I know there's a doctor right that's what it is. It's called a resort where the castle is. I know there's usually one there in Pokemon Black and White too, but I haven't been over here in a while in a normal Black and White game. Alright, let's go Fear. Go straight for the Absorb. It's not gonna one-shot because obviously it doesn't got the boost from growth. Yeah, this will do a significant amount. There's Water Pulse. What's this gonna do? Not a lot. I'm starting to really see why Cacturne is such a pretty decent Pokemon. Decently fast, hits decently hard. Again, the only problem with it, or I should say, the only problem I'm having with it is obviously not a good early move set. Like, not good at all. Like, Absorb is decent for super early game, but I need like stuff like Needle Arm. Obviously, I'm gonna get Feint Attack pretty quick. Oh, okay, cool. So this is where the resort starts. So it is a totally different area. Sick, sick. Cool, cool. I did not remember that. Let me heal up a little bit because obviously I'll need him to catch my Pokemon. So I'm catching it in. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Yeah, this is still the desert resort, right? Yes. Yep, and here is a doctor. Okay, cool. So they do have one over here. You would think I would remember that, considering every time I play through Black and White, especially when I get to this part of the game, this is usually where I do like all of my grinding for the 4th gym. Because obviously you can go up, battle all the trainers, battle all the Pokemon here, and then obviously you have this guy here who will heal your Pokemon, so you don't have to constantly run back to a Pokemon Center. And they're all pretty decently high level too, so I should be fine. Cause yeah, I have this, I have the castle. Oh wait, yeah, this is also where I get my my fossil too. There's a backpacker inside the castle that'll give you the castle, not castle, the fossil for words. That'll give you the fossils for Tortuga or Archon. But I don't remember where I revived the fossils. Where do I revive the fossils in this game? A stone, that'll be useful. Any evolutionary items is always such a big find. I'll take the lemonade. Oh, and then here's some static encounters once I get a Rage Candy Bar, which... Where do I get the Rage Candy Bar? I know you have to earn them in this game. I don't think you can just buy them anywhere. But that'll be a good... This will be some good static encounters. Okay, let's actually, speaking of encounters, let's actually get one here. Alrighty, what do we get in here? Anything good? We're getting a Throw, but unfortunately not a new typing because I already have 2 fighting types. But I mean, hey, Throw is a pretty decent fighting type, if I remember correctly. It's not the best by any means, but definitely really good. Let's hit with an Aqua Jet. Wait, how many Pokeballs do I have? Yeah, like look at like Throw is such a bulky Pokemon. Alright, and before I forget, how many Pokeballs do I have? Okay, I have plenty. I have a ton of them. I could say to go get more, but you know. I could always get more later. Okay, throw, then with an Aqua Jet. Seismic Toss, that's what he's doing. Yeah, I gotta heal here. I mean, obviously, again, this isn't the best Pokemon in the world, but watch it have, like, huge power or something. A Pokemon this bulky with huge power would be absolutely amazing. Plus, obviously, it'll prevent me from having to catch a throw later if I run into one. Because there's never... Because the worst thing in the... worst feeling in the world whenever you do a Nuzlocke is when you fail to capture an encounter later and you have to catch it at a different route. And then obviously the next Pokemon you encounter is like a pseudo or a legendary or something, and there's no worse feeling than that. I'm just gonna name him Throw. Alrighty, and then we'll head on into the castle. Right, it's called Unova Castle, right? Relic Castle. I am incorrect. I want to avoid these guys for now. Talk to you. I'm just gonna spam my up and down key for a little bit and then cover my eyes. Cool. Alright, now I'll battle you. So now I have to make my way back to... I'm pretty sure it's, not Nimbasa. Where the second gym is, I forget what the name of it is. I'll think of the name in a second here. But it's gonna insanely bother me that I can't remember the name of Nacreon City, that's what it is. Let's see, like, it's gonna insanely bother me that I can't remember what the name of that place is, but it's Nacreon City, I remember now. I remember, comment section, no need to write a 3-page paragraph telling me. Wow, I can't believe you forgot the name of the city, Tyson, wow. And speaking of Pokemon I would love to have Electros here. Like, he's such a good Pokemon. Yeah, he's such a good Pokemon. Kind of fast. Well, not very fast, but he hits hard. Alright, I gotta send it Blue Eyes for this one. Need a bit more firepower. Crunch, how much is this doing to Blue Eyes? Not a lot, but I do have a defense drop, but unfortunately for me, Electros is not a physical attacker, it's special. Yeah, Flamethrower is more than enough to take him out. We got a Ralts. I'll just leave Blue Eyes in. There's nothing a Ralts can do to me. Ralts with Intimidate. That's humorous, because Ralts not intimidating. Gardevoir and Gallade are extremely intimidating, so that's kind of funny that this thing of all things got randomized to have Intimidate. That is humorous. But so yeah, that's like that part right there, like obviously Cacturne probably could 1v1 an Electros, but obviously again because I don't have the best moves, it's not going to do a lot of damage to it. Which is obviously why I needed to switch into Blue Eyes. Oh, and now I gotta deal with a Giratina. That's lovely. This is absolutely lovely. I mean, I have the Intimidate off. Does Giratina even have anything for me? What does Giratina know at this level? Actually, I don't know. I imagine it'd be like Dragon Breath, right? Okay, it has Slash. which is, you know, not optimal. The only problem is now, the only thing that can really hit it is Blue Eyes, but I don't want to switch into Blue Eyes because I know this thing is probably going to have Dragon Breath. Shadow Sneak, okay. So it has priority as well. Because if I remember correctly about Trio Legendaries, they usually have the same, well, sort of the same early moveset, except with the exception of whatever their element is. Like obviously Zekrom, Kyurem, and Reshiram, they all kind of have the same learn set. But obviously Zekrom learns primarily electric type moves, Kyurem ice, and then obviously Reshiram fire. Okay, how much is Slash gonna do? Okay, not a lot, thankfully. I have to go with Peck. It's the only thing I have that can hit this thing with. Because again, the only other Pokemon I have, right, -2 defense, and Blaziken's still not doing anything in this thing. Okay, all it's gone for already was Slash and Shadow Sneak. Okay, what I'm going to do is use a potion to heal up Blue Eyes to max. Because Ancient Power, okay, that's... Okay, there's a scary factor. Okay, so it has Slash, Shadow Sneak, and Ancient Power. If this thing gets an Omni Boost off of Ancient Power, I am so screwed. Okay, goes for Slash again. A minus defense, unfortunately, but thankfully it doesn't do much. I just gotta go for Dragon Rage. I just gotta go for guaranteed damage on this thing. Like, dealing with any, like, box art legendary Pokemon is always incredibly terrifying. Because you never know what they're gonna do. Also because, obviously... Oh! Oh. It has Destiny Bond as its last move, does it? I forget how Destiny Bond works, but I'm pretty sure it's still active. Is it active just for the turn it's used, or active for the turn after as well? That is terrifying. Thank God Blue Eyes outspeeds. Wait, Blue Eyes, you outspeed, right? Okay, good. That is absolutely terrifying. I mean, Destiny Bond on Giratina is not the greatest thing in the world because obviously Giratina is just so bulky. Oh man, that was, huh. Get me out of, oh wait, I can get an encounter here. Let me go heal first, but, that is absolutely terrifying. I am not gonna lie. Like, whenever you deal with a Destiny Bond Mon, it is always terrifying. Because most of the Mons that learn Destiny Bond, with the exception of Frostlass, I believe, they are all pretty much super tanky. And they always go for Destiny Bond the minute they are about to go down, or you are in a position to just one-shot them. Like, it's just... Holy. Not anything good. Like, I mean, if I, like, get the game wants to be nice to me and give me a Giratina, I would absolutely love that. But, yeah, dealing with any box arts are always just the scariest thing in the world, man. Helping Hand, nope. Yeah, you probably should look up Swords Learn Set, because it's Keldeo I do not know at all. Alright, let's head back into the castle, get my encounter there. Then we'll make our way to Nimbasa City, just so obviously we were there, so I can start my training. Alright, Relic Castle. Pretty sure you can get an encounter here. Come on, it's a Pokemon game. Every single dungeon should have encounters somewhere. Master Ball. Flying Gem, useful for later. Really no encounters in here? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And Tropius, which I already have a grass type. This is, I mean, again, I'll take it. It'll take Tropius from off the table for being caught later, but nah, who am I kidding? This is not a good encounter. This is not a good encounter at all. I mean, obviously now will give me access to flying at least, but I'm not happy with this. It has access to growth, so... I'll catch it just because obviously I probably should. Cool. Anyways, moving on. Let's move on over to Nimbasa City. I just talked about wanting an Electros, and I get an Electric? And it's always disheartening when you get like a... Again, I have no real hate against Tropius. I like the design. But when you catch a subpar Pokemon and then the next encounter you get is something you actually wanted, it's always disheartening. It's like, man, I caught this Magikarp, but I could have gotten a Dialga instead. Or in this case, obviously Tropius, and then I could have gotten an Electric instead. But, oh, I'll take what we can get. Alright. We're at about 28 minutes in the recording, so what I'm going to do is head on over to Nimbasa City, take care of all the store stuff with the professor, and then head to the route to the right of Nimbasa City. Thankfully for me, there's plenty of trainers to battle on the route, because I skipped pretty much all of them. So, yeah. Hello, Professor. Ooh, Ultra Balls, we'll take that. Thank you, Professor Juniper. That is good advice. This could be the first and last time you see that Pokemon. We're finally here in Nimbasa City. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, after listening to the Team Plasma theme and then finishing up my playthrough of Black and my actual copy of Black 2, I have to say the Black and White 2 version of the Team Plasma theme is much better. Like, drastically so. There's a good common question to see if you guys made it this far into the video. Between the two Team Plasma themes, the one for Black and White and the one for Black and White 2, which one do you guys think is better? For me personally, now that I've listened to both pretty consistently, I have to say the Black and White 2 version is much better. Like, not saying this one's bad, but obviously the Black and White 2 one is much more of a banger. Oh, this is right where we get to ride the bike, okay. Alrighty. Before we wrap up the episode, let's go get our next encounter. And then in between, I'll have to remember where the move deleter is. I think he's just in Castelia City in one of the apartment complexes before the main gate. But I'll have to try to remember. Anywho, let's go get our encounter. Oh, first I gotta have a run with the wall. That's fantastic. Hello, Samurats. Let me swap on over to Fear. I don't think Samurott has anything. I know we can learn Fury Cutter. Oh wait, he might already know Fury Cutter. Focus Energy. Okay, I'm trying to remember, because I've used... There it is. Yeah, he has Fury Cutter, so I gotta swap out because that's quad effective. Not to mention the next one is going to be much stronger than that, so I bid you farewell, Samurats. Alright, let's go straight for the Dragon Rage. No reason not to, unfortunately, because I really don't have much for this. Okay, so you have Fury Cutter, Water Spout, Focus Energy. Do you even have an actual water-type move, Samurott? You should have Razor Shell at this point. I'd imagine it would anyways, but obviously I'm not sure what the heck the CPUs do. Alrighty, anywho. It's got a sneak packs this backpacker. Alrighty. Please do something good, please do something good. Oh, Manny! I'll actually take this. We were talking about you earlier, but that's actually funny. I got this. This is another Pokemon I was talking about earlier because it's kind of underrated. I will most definitely take this. And with a Bubble Beam, this should do a pretty good chunk. Good, good, good. Go for the Aqua Dry, that we can end up down a bit more. I'm actually okay with this. Levani is actually a pretty solid Pokemon. Again, it's nothing to obviously write home about, but then again, the modern day Levani is pretty decent. Nope, I want to go for... Oh, she gave us 10 Ultra Balls. I did not know that she gave us 10. Thank you, Professor Joyford. Razor Leaf, how much is this going to do? -1. Pretty sizable amount, but nothing to panic about just yet. Cool. I'm just gonna nickname her Berg. Cool. Let's head back, because we are getting already way past my 30-minute mark. So let's head back to the Nimbasa Pokemon Center, heal up, and obviously check out my 2 new encounters, see if they have any cool abilities for me to use. Because if Levani has like pure power or huge power, it's instantly coming on the team. It's instantly coming with me as my new grass type Pokemon. Alrighty, see what we got here. Amp, which if I remember correctly, this prevents explosions, and then you have Chlorophyll, which I think that's actually what Levani normally gets, or one of its abilities it normally gets. Yeah, because Levani's normal abilities are Swarm, and I'm pretty sure Chlorophyll. That's always crazy to me whenever a Pokemon gets randomized to its normal ability, because there's like what, like over 100 different abilities in this game, and it is somehow magically gets one of its regular abilities. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure Chlorophyll is its hidden ability. Again, I'm pretty sure it is. If you guys know if Chlorophyll's one of the Levani's normal abilities, let me know in the comments down below. But that will do it for me today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Next time, obviously, we'll take care of some Team Plasma stuff, find out N works for Team Plasma, which by the spoilers, and then obviously take on the Nimbasa City Gym. In between now and then, I'll obviously do a bit of off-camera grinding, just so obviously we can hit the ground running next time. But yeah, once again, thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all next time. Peace.